wait, what is this?
Also, I think Snivy has a more creative design than Squirtle does. Squirtle's literally just turtle with anime eyes.
Fuck you, Ben.
No,
You know I'm right.
Nick. I really like that.
You guys think that's pretty good.
What if I
didn't
said
see the
that?
dog
What
one.
if I said that Ben's just a normal human with a beautiful smile? Like, how would that make you feel? That's all you were to me.
It made me feel pretty good, Brendan. You know what? That made me feel pretty good.
Damn it.
Yeah, so sorry, bud.
All right, you guys ready to rock and roll? Let's do this thing.
Hell yeah.
All right, so last time on Dungeons and Dragons, after sort of the incident that occurred in Barango Bay with the 13, the Undying, and the Yuan Ti, you guys all made your escape on board the Pegasus, heading across the sea for about a week, whereupon you landed in Filfrey and then traveled a 3-day trip, pretty much on foot, to Grimm's Grove. You guys met with the Five Guys, Connor's kids, Granny Rose, Harlow, Calvin's son. You guys met with Radiant Westby and all the acolytes of the Beacon. You guys saw a few new faces, particularly the merchants that sort of popped up in Grimm's Grove. One Juno Glitz, who was a deer, and then Enchanter Wumbo Jumbo. Sort of had a fun little conversation with all of them. Saw that Silver, Ben's clone, was staying in the house and had not revealed to anybody that he was actually a clone of Ben, basically going along for right now that he actually was Ben. He brought Jovi with him, which is the first time any of you have seen her in a good long time. And you guys basically started settling back in. Not too much happened pretty much after that. There was some slight back and forth after a couple people left. Connor, Nomad, and Michaela got up to some trouble they could divulge at their leisure. But with pretty much all that out of the way, today is the funeral, the big memorial service. But before we get to that, we have a couple things to kind of go through first. And then a long rest to take, and then pretty much the next day we'll get to the actual ceremony itself.
I also dropped 240 feet.
You did?
How you doing, Nomad? Damn, Nomad always muting himself.
I forgot I was muted, okay? Don't make fun
You
of me.
always forgot you
You
was
fool.
muted.
Everyone always asks, who's Nomad?
Do they?
Nobody ever asks how is Nomad.
Didn't he just ask that?
I did.
Actually, yeah.
I think word for word I said,
I
how's
guess you
Nomad?
did.
Pretty good.
Hell yeah. Where's Calvin?
Where's Calvin?
Being a stupid piece of shit.
Oh,
A little late, maybe.
Where's Kyle?
well, we've got a few things to do before the funeral anyway.
Is Kyle coming?
Yeah, where the fuck is Kyle?
You guys don't know.
Man, he's not even gonna show up for the funeral.
That's cold.
That's a bitch move.
That's
The
cold.
funeral he caused.
He might not be able to, though. What if he's stuck in Barango?
He was here.
He was
He
here.
was here.
Oh wait, you weren't around for that part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't.
But Silver saw him
Oh. Where?
in
Grimm's Grove.
Huh.
So we rejoin with everybody kind of inside the second story of the Grimsgrove mansion, all kind of huddled about each other as sort of the sun begins to go down And the day begins to end. Nomad, Michaela, and Connor have all just kind of come out of the boarded up bedroom.
Oh yeah, did y'all do anything else with that after I left?
yeah.
So, when Nomad pulled the sword out of the sheath, and then the sword immediately forced him to stab me in the chest.
Oh.
I didn't even roll anything. It just,
It just
did
happened.
Because you
Oh.
used it wrong.
Oh. Okay.
So-
Sword's bad news.
it. If
Yeah.
I'd highly recommend you not take the sword, but
No,
if
that's
you
going in the
still want the
basement.
sword, you can have it.
That's
But
getting
Who
locked
tried-
in the basement.
Who did try to
Nomad drew the sword because he totally forgot, even though I said it like 5 times that if you draw the sword, you have to draw blood as well within a minute, and he didn't do that.
Oh my god.
no, I drew the sword and then it immediately attacked Connor. I didn't wait around for a minute.
There wasn't
Yeah,
like
he
a
didn't
minute
wait.
It immediately
before it
happened.
Well-
It was just immediate.
No, I will say Michaela opened it, put it back.
Yeah.
Shortly
I don't
after Nomad opened it, it must have been close to a minute when that happened.
Really?
Yeah, you can't just like
I
put
don't
the
know.
sword fucking back. Once it's out,
What do you
it's
Yeah.
out.
I think that's what happened.
That makes sense.
Oh, damn.
But all that aside, Karna's just like still at the gate. So we
Was
No,
it
at,
like-
at this point, Karna's come inside.
Oh, he's come inside. Oh, there he is.
I guess I'm inside now.
All right. So we
Oh,
gotta
Silver look.
have a chit chat. We gotta have a chit chat.
All right.
So obviously you were along for the whole ride, like through the jungle and everything, and us being together, like in the same place, was pretty much just circumstance. But then when we had to escape Barango, I mean, you're here with us now.
Right.
So we were wondering about what it is that you want to do now, because you are part of the Crimson Dawn,
Yeah.
and that's a group that we are not very much.
We
aligned
we
with.
don't really let them stay in the city.
Oh, you mean the
that's our
Crimson Dawn? Yeah.
But because you've been like so helpful to us and everything, we're wondering if maybe you would want to tag along with the Ivory Dragons for a little while longer and maybe see if you'd be like a good fit with us and everything. The only contingency is that we would need some sort of guarantee that you wouldn't be going back to the Crimson Dawn.
I think it's pretty obvious that if the Crimson Dawn knew the truth about me, they wouldn't like me.
Well, what I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we
Arcane
don't-
magic and all that arcane magic and whatnot. you know. Oh, I guess you weren't necessarily there, but
Yeah, I have pretty much no idea what you're talking about.
Seth knows, or not Seth. Calvin knows.
Well, tell the rest of us.
I like.
Yeah, like
I-
I mean, like, forgive us for not immediately trusting you, but we have no idea what your deal is.
I'm actually a. All the power I get is from my halberd. That's sentient, and it seems to have a hatred for the undead.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's-
Karna kind of holds up this big, like black wooden shaft, and at the end has like this silvered crescent moon blade. Sort of like this axe head kind of sprouting out of it with sort of like this sun icon of like the Crimson Dawn sun kind of emblazoned on it in gold.
I'm
Does it,
trying
like...
to.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out exactly what it wants. It's very hard to communicate with it. I don't think it has as much power as like a god would.
Okay. So, does
But-
I mean, has it, like, talked to you or something before?
Kind of. It showed me a vision of Rasnasi and Lord Saxton.
Oh.
Those two were the most major necro, like raising of the dead people in Verthrum, honestly.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. So, I think it wants me to eventually kill Lord Saxton. It doesn't really talk to me. It pulses sometimes, and I tried to give it 2 pulses for yes and 1 pulse for no. And
Okay.
I asked it a couple yes/no questions, mostly like about the people in the vision I saw.
Where did you find it?
I found it in the sea, not far off of the coast of Ib.
Oh, you're from Ib.
Mm.
Yeah.
You would have
from
known
Ib.
that. He would have told you that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really remember if that ever got brought up.
Probably like ancient history from like when you guys were canoeing and like found the art of Hardvoop Town and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You would know that he used to be a sailor because that was the whole boat thing.
Yep.
So like, we don't really know what your relationship with the Crimson Dawn is like, and
It's
I mean,
very.
I don't really know why you were with him in the first place if you would
I was
be
mostly
like one
with
of their
him
targets.
because Shago was also with him, and we didn't necessarily believe in the whole Paylor deal exactly, but we went along with it because we knew we'd make more money if we led guides for the Crimson Dawn at the time.
Okay.
So it's mostly a monetary purpose, less so of an ideological reason why we joined them.
Well, when it comes to the Ivory Dragons, I'd say we're probably more ideological than, monetary.
Mm-hmm.
So coming along with us might not necessarily mean that you're gonna make a whole bunch of money. We usually wind up like kind of breaking even.
I mean, we did pretty good this last.
This was an exception.
We still
That's
gotta
fair.
pay off some people.
And there's a lot that we have to take care of financially. So we'll see if we break even. But I guess what I'm saying is like I don't know if they're going to like come for you if you like defect or something. And also like we don't really need like another mercenary just like hanging out on the team.
Mhm.
But we could
Mercenary?
always use another like actual team member. Is Soul in this room? Is he in here? I don't see him.
I mean, you guys seem like-
Soul's within an open doorway of you, but
Okay.
he's not in the room.
Sorry, let me rephrase. We don't need another like cell sword
Mhm.
in the Ivory Dragons really because it's not something that we can bankroll. But if you wanted to start tagging along and maybe see if you actually wanted to be part of the team just on a basis of ideals, then
Mhm.
that could be something that we could start on. But
I'd
the
be-
very first step in that would have to be you'd have to make a promise to us.
You'd have to renounce your affiliation with the Crimson Dawn.
Yeah.
That would be incredibly easy to do. Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Okay. Well, then I would personally like to hear you say it, if that's okay.
All right. I renounce all my affiliation with the Crimson Dawn, and any association with them should be considered neutral at best.
Well, okay.
I like that little.
Neutral at best.
Fucking, I'll take it.
And also, Karna, you would know there's no like defector hunters or anything like that for Crimson Dawn.
Defector hunters.
If commanding officers found out you like legit defected or did anything that like was like really contrary to the Crimson Dawn, there would be consequences in place for that.
Right.
But you think because you weren't necessarily like an infantry member, not like an actual soldier, you didn't have like a commanding officer, you don't think your absence will really be like recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Also, shit was looking pretty bad in Barango, and I don't know how many of the Crimson Dawn that are over there are going to.
I
No,
talked
remember.
to them for a little bit. They seem to be heading towards your high.
What did you talk to them about?
Just about information about what we saw. that about the soulmonger and stuff. They didn't really seem to care all that much or believe.
You tell them everything?
Like, what do you mean everything?
Like everything that happened with like the tomb and Omu and all that?
Like the fact that the Serac was there and who had the soulmonger and the city blew up.
Well, okay. I mean, I don't really know what they're gonna do with that, because
I mean, they really wouldn't, because they're moving to your high. I think something to do with the man in the funny man in the funny boots. What's his name? He's like a tiefling.
Gino?
Yeah, that guy. They made some sort of deal, I think they said.
Yeah, I kind of listened in on that, but I couldn't hear any of the specifics.
Yeah, so there's a lot of the Crimson Dawn are going to your high, and some of them are going to be grouping back up in the Beacon, but it seems like most of them are going to your high. Although the whole Barango situation may have changed that a little bit, I'm not entirely certain on that.
Honestly, probably gave him more of a reason to leave. But okay. Well then,
One more thing
yeah.
I do ask is that you either get rid of the Crimson Dawn armor or repurpose it.
I'm actually not even wearing it right now. I'm wearing the dwarven armor. I'm still in the half plate dwarven armor since.
I would have drawn you in Toke if I do that.
Okay.
No, I'll do it right now. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. I mean,
and I'm assuming you don't really have any other like Crimson Dawn insignia or anything right now.
No.
Okay. Because also, just like if we walk around and we have any like Crimson Dawn stuff on us, then that's gonna be
A little sus,
a reason
yeah.
for some people to just, you know, attack us all of a sudden. There's a lot of people that really don't like the Crimson Dawn.
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of a radical group.
Yeah, but like, what group is like come out and be like, "Fuck the Crimson Dawn"? Me and all my homies hate Crimson Dawn. Other than like us, kinda.
No group or like organization in Verthrum is like really like, oh man, the Crimson Dawn is deemed as criminals in some nation, particularly Dalrath, and Dalmir.
That would make sense.
Funny.
They were recently deemed criminals in Karios because they started killing arcane spellcasters, which is not good. They did like the mass murder.
Oh.
Yeah.
But pretty much anywhere else, especially where like that hasn't really caught up or like been proven, they're not really negatively perceived by anybody else.
Gotcha.
I mean, yeah, I
Just
guess if you scrolled in.
Depending on where we go, it could
Yeah.
have like a negative connotation. So it's usually better to just be careful.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I mean, are you interested in coming with us?
Yeah. What would be the plan for our next venture after this?
I'm
Well,
not
you have
entirely
a choice to make. You can either go to the Underdark with Calvin, or alternatively, you can come back to the big city with me.
Have you been to Tyr's Lane before?
I don't.
Probably never have.
I don't know.
The Big Kahuna?
The big.
From what it
big
sounds
deal?
like, Seth is taking a gang to get a whole bunch of riches. If
And
that's
that
what you're
does-
still interested in.
I'm assuming you probably still have some interest in that, so that sounds
That's-
a little bit up
yeah.
your alley.
I mean, like, Karna, I guess, might go lean towards Tears Lane, but like Zach the player is like, I just want to make the groups as even as possible. So if like a lot of people want to go to Tears Lane, I'll go to the Underdark. But if it's the other way around, we'll do that.
I think it's the other way around right now. I think the Underdark has more people going right now.
Yeah,
than
Underdark has
does.
way more people than
Do we
Tyrion.
have any like non-heavy magic people going to Tyrslene since we'll be fighting the Seers?
Alan is going.
He's not a super magic guy, but he's got some stuff.
He's like not that much.
Well, he's got like magic gauntlets, but also just he kicks the shit out of people.
Yeah.
His class isn't
survive.
like le magic.
And then who else is going? If Kyle comes back, then most likely Kyle.
Probably, yeah.
So it'd be just 3.
Well, but then the Underdark group is just Connor, Calvin, and then you guys don't know this, but Ben.
Oh, I'm trying to go to the Underdark.
Ben's
Then
alive?
Michaela.
Bet,
No, Ben's
cancel the
dead.
funeral.
Silver's
right
right there.
Cancel
He's
the funeral.
Right there.
I think Michaela might also go, so that's a 4-3
Hell
split.
yeah.
Gotcha.
And we don't know what Soul's doing yet.
Or Nomad.
Or Nomad.
Because Nomad's got like
Oh,
the one
Nomad.
leg.
The one left.
But we also need to account for like NPC strength as well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because Connor's
So-
gonna take Lael, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna take just Lael.
I'm assuming we're gonna have Salami.
Oh god.
Well, I'm not taking Salami.
Well,
He's
He's
from
like with
Tyrslene.
Alan, though.
He knows more about
He's
it than you
from
do.
Tyrslene.
Fuck
Too.
salami.
I'm not taking
There's
Salami.
2 of me.
He is not allowed to step inside the fucking bar.
He's not? He's
No.
from Tyrslene.
He
He's
has a
from
room
Tyrslene,
there.
though.
Does he?
Has a room there.
Since
Yeah, that's
when?
where we
Since
found
you
him.
Since you guys left him there.
Found him in Tyrslene.
Oh my
He
gosh.
used to be part of the Seers. He's like our inside man on that shit.
He knows
Forgot
how
that
the
he was
Seers
one of
work.
The fucking Seers.
Yeah.
Let's just kill him.
No.
I don't know if we can trust him.
Kill salami.
I mean, if Salami was against us, what could he even do that would be all that
He's
bad?
not against us, he's just a fucking annoying.
Well,
He's
he
a
won't be
sexual
loved by us, so
predator.
will it matter?
That too.
He is
He
touched my butt.
so you guys then hear some waltzing forward.
No. Oh, no.
I heard y'all talking about me. And he like moves
Oh.
his fingers along his vest as if he was wearing suspenders and was like stretching them.
Go away.
Anywhere you tell me to go, I will follow.
Good. Away.
Hell.
Hell,
And he like
Soul
points
doesn't know
forward
what hell
and he
means.
runs up next to you.
Oh god damn it. That's not away. That's the opposite of away.
Well, I thought we were both gonna go away.
Like,
Away! And he points forward one of his symbols and he crashes them. There's a big
Jeez.
crash.
Too loud. We're indoors, man.
Indoor voices.
There's a tree in here.
Indoor instruments. So?
That is true.
That's outdoors.
Look at the roof.
Yes, but this is indoors.
There's a
There are no
ceiling.
doors. What are caves?
Ouch.
Holy shit.
Caves don't
Come on,
have doors,
doors.
but they're in caves.
Half doors.
Well, a door in the middle of nowhere with no walls is still outdoors.
Mammoth caves had
This is
caves.
a question for the philosophers.
Yeah, Salami's right on this one.
What are they?
Salami knows best.
That's a lie.
Soul, you coming around on salami?
So what's with Denise though? Like, didn't she say she wanted to go back to Barango at some point?
Not really.
Are you interested in going back to Barango at some point?
Not necessarily.
This is what Denise is kind of like leaning against the wall with her arms crossed while Calvin and her just sort of like just chit chat or just like stare at each other.
Whatever Calvin does. With
Everyone
women.
just T-posing sexually in the middle of the room.
Calvin has an out of order sign on his face.
He has a sorry I'm closed sign on his face.
Oh god.
out to lunch.
Smoke break.
Motel with full vacancy.
Gone fishing.
I like gone fishing.
God.
Fishing too. Nick, can you write gone fishing really small on Calvin's token?
Yeah, give me a second.
Just really zoom in there, pal.
Michael?
Mm-hmm.
So did I lose my feather?
Didn't you say it burned up?
You super did on your token. That's entirely on accident, but I get for right now you don't have it on. You dropped it.
Can I pluck one from gun and put it on?
Yeah, if you want to.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Make an animal handling check.
He's not
Gun.
gonna like that.
Don't fail me now. Haven't used you in years. 18.
Gun kind of hops out of your bucket and starts running around the room as you're like trying to chase her down.
Damn it.
And eventually you kind of like make little like kissy lips at her. And she kind of starts coming over really, really like softly, and you just go and you just yank out one of her feathers, and she cries out.
Oh my god.
And you kind of like shush her. She kind of like bites and picks at that bit with her beak. And you just put the feather in your hat.
Hell yeah.
Does Gun look bigger, like at all, since we've gotten her?
A little bit. She still fits in the bucket.
Okay.
But she's got like long enough legs now that you think she could probably just run around on her own.
The bucket's kind of like a Pokeball, though. As in, like, it can just fit, like, this massive creature, this ancient dragon, or, like, a literal god.
Or
inside
doll.
of it.
There's a little frog, and then there's a baby bird, and then a monkey just is on the bucket. He's not really in it.
I like to think of it as a Pokeball.
It's just a massive cauldron that's the size of a bucket.
I should get like a bag of holding type thing on this bucket.
Oh, holy shit.
You could probably do that.
What?
That might be a little bit busted, though, because if it's a
Bucket of
that
holding.
can just hold, like, any amount of creatures in it, and we
Uh,
could just, like, all get in the bucket and then get in the ocean and put a little sail on it.
oh yeah.
All go at the
Well,
same
you'd have to
This plan
fit
wouldn't work.
inside the
Fit
bucket,
inside
right?
the bucket, though.
You'd have
Huh?
to like
have to
contort your
physically
body to
control
fit inside the
small
bucket.
So it can only hold small things, but it can hold infinite small things.
How small?
like-
Like a child small?
Like,
No,
No,
like
like
small
tiny.
enough to fit in a bucket.
something that could fit in a bucket small,
Yeah.
Yeah, Michaela, you're small, but you're not that small.
like sand. You could put sand in there.
Sand.
I like how
like
you
sand.
I like how you
Fuck,
always complain like you made me so small, and then you're like, "Why can I fit in a bucket?"
Why can't I, Dad? Why can't I get in the bucket?
Father.
Yeah, all I'm saying is at least your size isn't small, mechanically speaking.
True. It'd suck if I was just like a
No, she
spider
is.
size.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, Sol, Miramazo, Michaela, and Salami are all small size.
That doesn't stop her, though. She's got a speed of motherfucking 50.
Shouldn't her like token be like a smaller size then?
Everybody's is the same, right?
Well, your
Yeah,
token.
it doesn't really go smaller than the one grid.
Yeah.
I could do like this, but then like that'd just be confusing.
Oh, no.
That's just done proportional.
Oh no. Just make everybody else like
Um,
big.
With Michaela's hoop skirt and her hair, she kind of takes up the same amount of space as anybody else.
Okay.
Sol and Mira sleepy time.
Sleepy time.
It's like midday, isn't it?
No, it's
No, it's sunset.
turning night. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's sleepy time.
So, Karna,
Yeah.
well, for one, I guess welcome aboard, and then Seth will just kind of see if you're a good fit when you go with him. Whoever goes to Tears Lane will see if like you're a good fit with us, and then hopefully someday you'll be an Ivory Dragon.
Did I take off all my clothes?
You can't sleep in armor, buddy.
Only
Oh
if you'd
yeah,
like to,
Mira
though.
too. Let's go, baby. Oh, she's so cute.
Hey, did you guys get the email to order your testing kits?
Yeah.
I did.
Have you guys
And I
done
did.
it yet?
No.
I haven't done the test, but I did the ordering.
Okay, was it bad? I
don't
heard the
even think I
website like
got the-
sucks.
Email for it.
It's going around in waves.
I got it today, and I heard the website sucked.
Someone needs to
Yeah, it's
teach
not great.
Soul like pretty and shit.
Nah, I don't
Yeah.
like it when you can compliment women.
No, Soul needs.
Soul
Soul-
plays on hard mode, baby.
Dude, so
Yeah,
I'll
you're
just
right.
teach you how to like flirt with Mira.
Yo, that'd be awesome. Can the
and
Mick
how
and
to
Soul?
handle animals better.
That should be before I have my date with Mira then.
I
So
can
I'm
do that.
prepared. That'd be fun.
We'll do that, and then I'll teach you how to deal with animals without plucking their feathers.
That sounds great.
No, Gun's chill. At this point, Gun is fine.
Gun chill time.
We can just look for more animals to go in the bucket.
I should. I haven't gotten a new animal in a while. Except for Swallow, but then I lost Swallow, like...
You don't use
Aw,
any of your animals, though.
Freddy.
They're companions! Well, no, I lost them to you! You took them.
Oop.
Yeah, and then he fucking died.
Yeah, Sarah
was-
killed his ass.
Yeah, that was so fast.
What? You let Swallow die?
It was
He
an
was the first
accident.
casualty.
Swallow
would
took
not-
Swallow took like 78 points in necrotic.
No.
He was big.
He would not have
there.
died if he was with me.
That's a lie.
He definitely would have.
Aw, rip Freddy, or Swallows, or Sebastian. Whatever the fuck his name was.
Sebastian.
Well, I was having a conversation with Karna, and he just like fucking walked right upstairs and into Seth's room. So I guess that's not happening.
Bruh. What the fuck? Classy. Also, remember when I thought Salami's like extra face stuff was his nose?
Wait a minute, what are you talking about?
Okay, you see his face, right?
Yes, and he's got a horrifying mouth. And a
You see, like,
really
this extra-
unfortunate nose.
Extra piece of like face. Like
You mean
that?
that's like the side of his hair.
Yeah.
You thought that was his nose?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
For like the longest time, and then I actually
Oh,
zoomed
no.
in and I was like, holy shit.
I can see clearly now.
Well, you thought his ear was his nose?
Is that his ear?
That his hair is covering up part of his face. He's got like
Oh my
he's got like
God.
young elementary school Michael.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Salami is me. That's the real plot twist. Salami is me all along.
From like very zoomed out and without my glasses, it looked like his nose, and I was like, that's very unfortunate. Pussy's only got 31 hit points.
How are you zoomed in that close?
I
Me?
just put it up to max zoom.
Oh. Gone fishing. Oh, I forgot we had Daw. What a guy.
Oh, back it up. I fucked up.
Did you zoom in too much?
I went to max zoom and then I started zooming in Chrome.
Oh my
And
god.
there was a little bit of response delay, and all of a sudden it was just a whole lot of Denise's face.
Denise's got a nice face.
I mean, like the token just all of a sudden popping up in front of you is kind of jarring.
It was like a jump scare.
Yeah, I was like, oh!
Oh my gosh, y'all. I was driving like on Greenbush and I was going 15 over the speed limit and a guy still passed me and flipped me off.
Oh.
And it made me so sad. Like we parked later
Should
and I
have
was like,
farted on
I'm
him.
gonna cry.
You should have rear-ended him.
No,
That would've shown him.
He literally zoomed. He was going easily like 30 or 40 over. I swear. But he got really angry and it made me really sad. But I know it wasn't my fault because I was going way over.
God.
I
What's
like
so-
the apostrophe.
Ben?
He said gone fishing.
You're
He's
not.
laughing at Nick's drawing.
Oh, Silver, that's been there for at least 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, I just stepped away. I know. I just stepped away from my computer for a second. I just got back.
No, you're good.
Silver is hot. Oh, Silver's hot.
Dude, Seth's
Right.
token cracks me up. Like the little like beard mustache.
Yeah, I
mouth
love it.
thing.
That's what Seth looks like. What are you talking about? These are all one-to-one accurate depictions of you guys.
No, I'm a lot more handsome in your drawing of me than I am in real life. That is,
Yeah, you have the same facial expression all the time that you have in in the little title screen.
yes.
I've unfortunately got the same proportions as mine.
This is just how you all exist in my mind.
Fucking purple.
Yeah, Connor's actually a
Well, that's on
purple
you.
name.
You died. You shouldn't have done that.
Does
wanna be
Mick have
purple,
a trunk
you'll die.
in your mind?
Yeah,
It's
my
not a
nose
trap.
is too small in my drawing.
Yeah, is Zach Black?
Yeah, he's like Jack Black, but he's Zach Black. And yeah, I imagine with pointy ears.
He's not black. He's just pretty brown.
He's just a little brown. He's like
Same.
caramel.
He's like Sean Buckley.
He's like Sean Buckley. Karna is Sean Buckley, but like with bigger hair, bigger ears, and then a spear.
Nice.
All right. Do we have to do anything else?
Yes, actually something very important. You have to decide what rooms you're gonna sleep in.
I already got
get
mine.
The best one.
That'll be hard to do because Soul is currently sleeping in it.
Move.
Nope. I'm cradling Mirmazo in this bed right now.
Sir.
Nomad.
I'm assuming I've already.
I did not hear you.
No, I couldn't.
I'd rather have you take it than me.
Where are you gonna sleep, buddy? We can share. I'm a great bed mate.
I'd
do
be
a
okay
lot of
with that.
sleepwalking and sleep talking. But I don't sleep anymore. Now I just kind of like zone out and vibe, and then I wake up after 4 hours.
Mood.
I will
So,
share
yeah.
the master bedroom with Connor then.
Yeehaw!
There's so
Nomad
many
I'm
is my
assuming,
D&D BFF.
Silver and Joey already have a room that they've been like sleeping in, so they don't have to go find one. Or
Well, you
Oh,
guys
what's
aren't
the plan?
married, so you can't sleep in the same room.
you're right.
That's
So,
not how that
That's
works.
actually a good point. It depends on whether or not Jovi and Silver have like sleeping bags or not. Because theoretically, you guys would have had like a room.
Haven't we been here for like a couple days though? Like, what have we been doing?
Yeah, so either you would have been sleeping in the mayor's mansion, which the only option is in either the child's bedroom or just like in the foyer. So you've either been sleeping in the sort of like children's suite or just in one of the other houses that is in the actual mansion proper.
We don't have a semblance of an inn, right?
Nope, no inn.
Yeah.
Do we have enough room to build one?
We can't make new structures.
Or would we...
You could basically convert one of the houses into like the lodge.
Yeah.
Because you can build furniture, you just can't build like rooms that have the mechanical purpose that other strongholds get.
I guess the children's bedroom is where it's at.
So the children's bedroom has 2 beds and a crib.
Perfect.
Soul's going in the crib.
No, I'm asleep
Yes.
with Mirmazo in this bedroom.
Soul's asleep.
I'm not going in the crib.
What bedroom is Soul in?
The master bedroom.
What does Soul even?
Yeah, so Connor and Nomad, you guys go into the room you're about to share. And you see
Oh, I
inside
can't
is
see in
is Da, who is just like looking at the candles like really intensely.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
And you see he's trying to pick one of the candelabras up with his flippers, but he can't really get a good grip around it. And you see Soul and Mirmazo just zonked on top of the covers of the master bedroom bed.
On top of the cup.
When you get in there, just Animal kind of just gives you a little ribbit from the foot of the bed.
He's mad dogging me. He's giving me the evil eye. Look at him.
And you
Holy
see
shit.
Lobster has gone through like the clothes trunk, and he's standing on top of your normal mayor's clothes, and he has a bra on his head.
Why do I have a bra?
You don't have a bra, but there was clearly a bra in there that you did not own.
Oh, Cassandra?
Oop.
No, probably the
Never
fucking
been here.
Medusa that used to live here.
Nah, it's fucking Granny Rose.
There was a
Dude, Cassandra.
No, Granny has her own room.
Alright, where's the kids' room? Nice.
Michaela in the crib.
No.
Kayla in the
there.
crib.
Ah, baby.
Oh,
It's a
poor
Mick.
Silver in the-
It's a
We
Mick
have
crib.
guests, Michaela.
Did
I'm
you do
the
it yourself?
guest.
You're not a guest. You live here.
True,
You're
but I'm
one of
hardly
my
ever here.
kids. Go sleep downstairs where all my other kids sleep.
Yeah, the kids do not sleep in the children's bedroom. They have their own room.
It's
sleep in
pretty.
the,
It's pretty
they
big. They
sleep
got
in the
hammocks.
den.
Do they have an extra bed?
Probably
Do
not.
you want to go down there?
Yeah, sure. But if
Okay.
we don't have an extra bed, dibs on that one.
So you have to walk past Salami, who just starts following you as you start heading down the
Why?
stairs.
I got a fucking restraining
Ben,
order.
you and Jovi get to sleep in the room that has actual beds in it.
Someone takes
I don't like
salami.
calling it the children's bedroom, but
Well, that's what it is.
it's what it used to be.
That's what
All
it
right.
still is, right?
Not what it is anymore.
Oh, where the fuck did I just go? Oh, hello.
Who the heck is
Whoa.
Wombo Jumbo?
Wumbo
you missed
Jumbo!
it.
Do the voice, do the voice!
He's got to go talk
Wombo
to him
Jumbo.
with a voice.
Zach,
Enter Wombo
he
Jumbo.
can like
Go talk to him.
move enchantments from one item to another.
Bye, Wumbo.
Michaela, you see a
What?
room over here that's you hear the sounds of children
He's an
kind of
enchanter.
giggling coming from it with the giant owlbear Astrid with the saddle on her back, kind of sitting out front, kind of like
Pull
loafing in
all
her
my magic
haunches
Aw.
in front of the room. You see a massive sort of flame embroidered sleeping bag with
Nice.
a female fire giant on it who looks freshly bathed in a hot springs.
Aw.
With a Barris who has a sword drawn and is kind of fallen asleep leaning against it on the wall.
Dude, you can chill. Like,
He's
we're in
asleep.
Grimm's Grove.
He's asleep. He's asleep. Don't wake him up.
Yeah, but he's like
I
had
go
the sword
over-
out like on guard duty, but he like fell asleep, so he's zonked.
He's just being cute. Just let him be.
I'll step over to any other beds that are open, maybe? Hopefully.
What do you want to do?
See if there's any beds.
So you kind of go over to the children's bedroom,
Oh, God. Oh! There's one.
and you see sort of this little converted clubhouse has been made out of this little sort of like adjoining room.
Oh.
There's these two red sofas that are gonna have these like furs kind of thrown over them. There are a bunch of sleeping bags tossed around a bit where the floorboards have like been pulled away, and there's just dirt with a campfire in the middle. And you see there are all sorts of like little sleeping bags and furs kind of just tossed all around with like these bedrolls.
Nice.
With a bunch of assorted raced children kind of sleeping all around the room.
Lovely.
Is Parker
And you
still
see-
here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
sleeps in the bathtub.
Not anymore actually. Parker has upgraded to one of the bedrooms.
Oh,
He has,
really?
he has his own room.
Can we just move him?
Can you what him?
Move him? Can we just kick him out and take one of the bedrooms if we are short? Well, why not?
I mean, you can. I mean, yes, of course you can. It's D&D. Do whatever you want.
Alright, I'm gonna take one of these little.
I'm gonna roll to kick Parker out.
Salami will take the one that you don't take.
God damn.
All right, is he out of there?
So, all right, Silver, you walk down to the end of the hall, and you see Parker just like ass in the air with his face down in the pillow, just entirely collapsed with a bunch of sheet music kind of piled up around him.
Is he like asleep?
Mhm.
You know, it's not worth it.
Are you sure that 18 was pretty good?
Yeah, you're right, but it's okay.
Who took the like, quote unquote, children's bedroom?
You know, I can just like make us a house outside.
Lehman's tiny hut has walls. It's not a house.
Well,
Well, we gotta decorate it, obviously, but
Can we just fucking make more beds?
where the fuck is this? There it is. Okay, I was trying to find the bedroom. Oh, we're sharing a room with Karna. Okay.
I guess.
Hi, buddy.
Hey.
Hi, stranger that I don't really know.
Abe Lincoln will kind of duck his head into the room and
Oh.
say, I don't mean to impose myself, but is there any chance there are more room to spare?
No.
Hold
You're
on.
not there, Michaela.
I know.
I don't mind roughing it, mind you.
Does anybody have a bedroll for him?
You shouldn't have to run.
I got a bedroll.
I've got a bedroll also.
If Karna's got one, he'll probably go for that one.
Yeah.
So Karnak can just unfurl this on the floor. Abe Lincoln kind of tips his hat and says, much obliged. And takes his hat off and kind of takes up like his like frock coat and begins getting ready for bed.
Did Seth find a place to sleep?
Yes, in here.
I'll just hang out in the corner. It's fine.
You sure?
I guess I
salami
could sleep in the library.
Kick salami out.
But, yeah, why does Salami get his own place?
Yeah. Come get
Salami
him.
doesn't have a room here. Salami's a room in Troll Skull Manor.
Which I still know how he finagled that, but I guess he did.
We've been gone.
We could
He's
kick him out.
horrible.
We could always just kick him out.
I don't know why you guys all shit on Salami all the time.
Because he's annoying.
Have you heard him when he's like opened his mouth?
Yeah, I think he's fun.
No.
Then you can take him.
Yeah, he
then
can sleep with you.
You can go with Silver.
Look, I will silver me or anybody else would love to go on a little duo adventure with Salami.
Salami is that guy at the party. It's like no matter what room you go into, he's there and he
Yup.
tries to talk to you.
I'll do my duo session with him.
One-on-one with Salami.
Fuck Jovi.
Yikes.
Yeah?
Fuck Jovi. It's Silver and Salami time.
Silver and Salami.
Partners in crime.
They'll own like a pork factory and they'll name it Silver and Salami.
So Seth, do you have like a sleeping bag or like a tent?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
We do have that big, massive tent, or did we lose
I've
that?
Nomad's
got
got his big tent.
I've
Oh
got
shit,
Yeah.
I got
I've got some
a
kit.
two-person tent.
Just
If
want
we
to
need
throw it
it.
up just to keep like you can put it over Salami if you just want him to like
Yeah,
have a divider.
yeah,
You need a line of tape down the middle of the room.
yeah.
You do not cross this line.
I'll put the tent over him.
Nomad. So it looks like Mira and Soul kind of appropriated this bed,
Yeah.
but honestly, they're not very big. So if
They're-
they're both asleep,
They're not taking up much of it. They're kind of just like slumped to mostly just like the bottom left corner.
so put Mira like right there. We're like right there, and shove Soul against the head. Shove Soul against like the headboard, like, or I guess the footboard there, and then you can just take this entire bit of the bed. This is all you, baby.
I also wouldn't mind just finding a place under the stars as well.
You can also
Great,
sleep out on the
entirely up
balcony
to
if
you,
you wanted
buddy.
to.
Elephant.
Ooh, there's an outside balcony?
Yeah,
That's
out of
right,
here.
there is. I
Out
forgot
of this
about
very room, there is a balcony that leads out this way.
that. We tried to break out of it, I think, once.
Bro, sleep in the freaking forbidden bed.
No, Connor tried that once and it didn't go great.
I tried to sleep in the forbidden bed once, and I almost died.
What? What is the forbidden bed?
There's a room in here that Kaz, the vampire, slept in. He like stayed here for a while, a very, very long time ago. And any of like the furniture that he sat on or the bed that he slept in, if you sat in it or laid in it, you would take a shit ton of necrotic damage.
Beautiful.
Ouch.
We can
Which
just
is
put salami
crazy
on the
that
bed.
he was like that magically powerful and that evil that there's still that residue here. So we should probably destroy that bed.
We have a bonfire.
Okay, well, I'm gonna like take out my bedroll and kind of like open it up and motion to Da and be like, here, you can just
Oh, duh.
sleep right here on this side of the bed right here. How's that looking, huh? Oh, that was fast. Okay. Wow, you got that out quick.
Is he pushing for Da to take it or the bed?
The little bedroll. Yeah, the bedroll. There you go, Da.
He kind of waddles up in front of you and looks up at you, and then he extends a flipper towards you.
I extend a hand towards him.
Give him a high five.
He puts his flipper in your hand.
Oh, he's gonna take it to party.
I just like kind of hold it, and I want to see what happens. Is he gonna like kiss me?
I bet he's
No,
gonna go party.
Is this romance?
He just holds it.
He just holds it.
He looks at you just up with these big green penguin eyes.
Doc, can I do anything for you? What do you need, buddy?
He shrugs.
Anything? Need some snacks? Glass of water?
He's probably fucking depressed.
Just. Anything you need.
Without any visible or understandable response, he lets go and then waddles over to the sleeping roll and then just lays down in it.
All right. Well, this was nice.
Okay, yeah.
He
There's-
nods like while you're saying that.
Yep. Nope. This is nice.
As
This is good.
he's not taking off his hat or his cloak or anything, and he's pulling the covers up above himself
Fine.
with these little flippers.
Okay, if you need anything, I'm just gonna be zoning out and vibing. So, just
Is that
you
just
know,
like
just
a
forget me
Barango
if you need
thing?
me, okay?
And then he takes the little top of his hat and he pulls it down over his eyes.
Okay. So I'm gonna sit in like the desk chair, and that's where I'm gonna do my my trance.
Oh, I can transfer.
That comes out.
I totally.
Oh,
forgot.
every single piece. This house is just wood, and then I put every single bit of furniture in it.
Oh,
This is a magical day.
A magical day.
Wow.
Nomad, you kind of head out of the door onto the balcony.
Do I got a good view of like the entire town?
It's a good question.
You see up beneath you, the entire quiet town of Grimsgrove, all kind of tucked away for the night. You see the big tree kind of gently sway in the night wind. It's kind of like a couple petals kind of fall down over the place. Vorn stands statue still in front of the doorway to the mansion. His sort of pale, docile blue eyes kind of just like scanning around the sort of center of town. You see the horses and the dinosaurs kind of like just grazing around in the stable area. And there's not a soul moving as night kind of descends.
Aw,
It's so peaceful here.
I love this place.
Only if Calvin were here to experience it.
yeah, where the hell?
Still fishing, dude.
If only Calvin were here to ruin the moment by shit talking this place.
He just
It's
needs to
no,
focus
it's no
on
my ruined castle.
It's no my unexplored, completely demolished castle that a cult ritual took place in.
Are we gonna do that?
Almost.
in
Well,
his
it
main
did take
session?
place.
It took place.
We gotta
Tiamat
do
got summoned.
that.
That happened.
Yeah.
Also, there's definitely freeloaders in there, right?
Probably.
There's
There's
probably some
somebody
more you
already
gotta
found
clear
them.
out,
You
right?
guys found silver.
peasant on the inside of it.
Silver was in there.
There's probably a ton of like kobolds in there.
So, what attacks us tonight?
We'll find out. Give me a sec.
Yeah, where's Cloak?
God.
Where's Cloud?
Yeah, when's he showing up?
The Sarah part 2.
Nah, his ass is dead.
More like a Sarah whack.
Or like Marowak,
Whack.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. I like Marowak. Marowak's a solid Pokemon.
See, I heard Miralax,
Alright.
and I was like, that's a laxative.
Laxatives.
Ew.
Hmm.
Yo, you brought it up, don't you?
I know.
Yeah.
The thought of it made me ew.
Love laxatives.
BRB guys, I'm gonna pop like a whole ton of stool softeners real quick.
I eat that shit like it's fucking candy.
You've never seen a stool so soft.
Some of this is also all getting recorded.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This is all being documented and uploaded to YouTube.
Thank goodness.
Oh,
Your
God.
boss or your dad could see all of this.
I like to think this is strictly for historical reasons, so we can reference these moments later.
Oh yeah.
Just cherish these moments somewhere down the line.
Cherish these moments.
Cherish these moments, Steven.
All right, the music turned off, so the battle music can initiate.
So
Uh,
for the apartment
Finally,
this year,
turn that up.
We're doing little signs of like where we are.
Yeah, Michaela, whatever you were saying, that's not
Oh.
very important.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, I'm completely kidding.
No, just for the apartment, we're gonna do little signs on the door, like to say like where we are, if we're on campus, at home, or whatever. And one of my options is literally like at the guy's house, like at Sylvia.
Gotta say at Castle Sylvia, please.
At
and
Castle
thank you.
Sylvia.
Whoa!
Wow, you really want to?
Interesting.
I don't see shit.
It's
You really
all
want to
black.
build up that?
Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
we have no clothes.
I'm wearing my jammies.
You know,
Yeah, I'm
Michael's gonna
wearing
have
some.
a night session where we have no armor
fully
on,
clothed.
and we're gonna have to fight with no armor.
No, that's not a thing.
Yeah, this is.
That's 100%.
I can't
We're gonna
believe-
do it right now.
I can't believe that's what's gonna happen.
No such thing.
Joey looks
Nomad, please
exactly
make a
the same.
perception check for me with disadvantage.
Oh,
Did you say me?
No,
For
Nomad.
fuck's sake.
What did you say?
Nomad, make a perception check
Oh,
disadvantage.
Nomad.
Disadvantage. Why?
Yeah,
Because
you,
you're
Nomad.
bad.
Fuck you,
You're
Nomad.
asleep.
I can't wait to have a
Ha,
fight with no
screw
clothes
you.
on, guys.
16.
16?
Not enough.
You see nothing.
Well, that's definitely true. He's asleep.
Dude, I saw a TikTok about a DM who makes their players like roll perception checks when there's nothing happening just to make them paranoid.
That was
Michael
me.
probably
That
does
was
that.
me. I do that.
The worst.
That's literally just what happened.
Yeah. I love that Lincoln and Jovi both slept dressed to the nines.
I didn't make one for Lincoln. He sleeps in that.
Wait, we got pajamas?
Not
I'm in my
Joey.
jammies.
Aw.
Michael, you don't have pajamas.
Yeah, that's fair.
Connor,
You
what
literally
color are
have
your
that dress, and you've never bought clothes besides that.
Karna?
Just like nude. They're like, tan.
Karna ditched the shirt altogether and kind of blends in with the couch.
You're just not wearing a
Yeah.
shirt?
I guess not.
I gotta find a way to make a sewing
I was drawing
machine.
Karna
spicy Karna fan
He's
art
in his
earlier.
fucking birthday suit right now.
He's got a pillow though.
Hot Karna.
I've got
Dude,
a pillow.
What would I need to make a sewing machine?
A needle
lot
and
of
thread.
shit. Mostly
Nice.
electricity. Electricity
You need an
is
art
probably
box.
the hardest part.
Well, no, like
It'd
the
probably
push
be
pedal
pretty
ones.
easy to make a magic item that's just a needle and thread that can sew on their own.
I mean, we have
Like,
the
couldn't an
enchanter
unseen
guy.
servant, like,
Yeah.
sew for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, why make the machine when you can just have it magically happen?
Fair.
Honestly, Michaela, why even bother?
I don't even know, man.
I need Soul and Connor to make disadvantage perception checks.
Is this during my trance?
This does also negate your elvish advantage, so you just roll the 1. Soul's rolls with disadvantage.
Okay, 2. Did I see it?
20.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
God,
shit.
no.
Did 2 do it?
12 plus 8.
Wow.
Nice
Mira,
job, Miramazo! This is why I
what
sleep with her.
creature is in here?
Ew.
Thanks,
Um,
Mick.
So, Connor, during your trance, all of a sudden your eyes shoot awake as you hear a noise.
Souls 2, right?
Souls, you do too, but you're actually dreaming.
Oh, okay.
You think you heard something sneaking up on you, and you turn around, and it's a Serac, but it's just a dream.
Aw.
So
damn
you're
it.
fighting him right now in your dream.
Oh, I can be Soul Divine Hero times 2.
No, but Connor, you kind of shoot up awake, kind of in the middle of the night. You immediately spin around, and the room is pretty much the way you left it. Dawes just sound asleep, kind of like tucked in. He's still got his like little flippers up above the blanket, just sort of like on either side of his beak, because he's got it like pulled all the way up to his neck, as he's just asleep on the ground. You see Soul is just passed out, drooling like a literal gallon of water onto the
Oh,
floorboards
yeah.
by the hearth. It's sort of sizzling into steam a little bit as it creeps across the floorboards towards the
Oh,
Yeah,
poor
baby.
Yeah.
That's my bed.
Description.
My bed.
Oh.
and
I
you see
rescued this bed.
Mira
Well, I
Mizzou
occupied
kind
it.
of sits up and kind of also looks around, and then she looks over at you. And she says, What was that?
I'm going to investigate. Michael, I'd like to investigate.
I'll investigate.
You kind of pull yourself out of the chair. Actually, I'm going to close some of the doors here because they would be closed. You're not sure where you heard the noise from or what kind of noise really alerted you. What would you like to do?
Sweep the room.
Do you
I don't
think?
know if there's like an invisible someone in here.
Do you have a broom?
Cassandra's been known to break into
Thanks, Karna.
mansions at night.
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
28.
Holy fuck.
Okay, so
16
you
plus
just
12.
go like idly sweeping around. You definitely know there are no creatures inside this room. You kind of check over by the door to the balcony. There are no windows to the balcony, and the door doesn't have any like gaps in it. But you just kind of look over. You kind of swing around just your arms as Mira kind of watches you do this. You especially represented that one thing that happened on the boat with that one guy where there were the invisible things trying to kill him.
Yeah.
There's nothing of the sort in here. Also, fuck, you don't have an eye patch. I forgot that shit.
Where did it go?
Connor, your eye grew back.
I cast a spell magic
I hate that.
in the room.
I hate that.
That is not how spell magic works. You need to have an effect to target with the
I
spell.
see. Then I won't do that.
Nomad breaks through the window.
And Soul is still sound asleep.
It's fucking Vorn who wanted a snack.
I'll go
Warren
out
just
to
like
the
standing in front of
balcony.
the fridge.
I'll just kind of gently shake Nomad awake.
That's weird. Nomad's not how you pronounce soul.
Nomad.
So, Connor, as you open the door, actually, wait, real quick.
You call me Humpty, pronounced with an umpty.
That was gross.
That was
So let's
disgusting.
not say that shit anymore.
Connor, when you open the
Why?
balcony door, the first thing you see is that there is a woman with her back to you.
Oh no.
Her hands up on the railing, looking down beneath it, like at the floor below. At first, you think it's Cassandra because she's got on this lime green cloak and like studded leather armor, and she's got this big burst of like reddish hair. But as you actually make your way out onto the balcony, you realize it's definitely not.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
I cut out for a little bit there. She's got her hand on the balcony.
So you see a woman with a lime green cloak and studded leather armor, and you think it's Cassandra at first because you recognize it as the Zhentarim outfit, and you see a big burst of hair kind of flowing over her back as she's looking down beneath the balcony. But you also see she's a little bit too tall, and she has a great sword slung over her shoulder.
Can I go out on the balcony? Am I? Oh!
Oh?
Am I awake?
As you kind of like open the door, you see that there are 3 figures that are crouching above Nomad, who's in the corner of the balcony. You see one is a woman who's similar dressed, but she's a shaved head and a snake curled around her shoulder. And you see two burly men dressed similarly with maces. And as you look over and see these three above Nomad, you see the woman has a dagger to Nomad's throat as he's sleeping, and holds up a finger over her lips, looking at you.
I like this music.
And then that lady that's got the knife to Nomad's throat, I just nod.
As you're gonna walk out onto the balcony, you see this woman turns around to face you. She stands a good, like, 6'2", towering over you a little bit. She's got this big, steel greatsword kind of slung over her back as she kind of whirls around from the balcony. With your elven perception and what she was doing, you think there are, more people below on the ground she was talking to? And you turn to the left and you see two more of those burlier Zhentarim men. And then in sort of the corner of the balcony, kind of tucked away behind the house, you see a very sheepish-looking Cassandra.
Oh.
Who is not making eye contact with you.
That makes sense.
And you see at this point, you hear from inside the room, Mira kind of like pulls herself a little bit forward more on the bed and says, "Connor?"
I just peek back in. I say, "It's nothing, Mira. Just go back to sleep. We'll be back in a second." And then I
go and make a deception check for me.
Yep. 16 plus 10. No, plus 11. 27.
Damn it! Mira!
Yeah, she has really good insight though. If that's a batch.
She kind of gives like a big. And then she kind of just like leans back just on top of Soul, who's still just like one arm dangling off the bed, just absolutely zonked. And then she just kind of passes out as you close the door behind you.
So I just kind of like look at this poly chick expectantly.
She doesn't say anything for a second. She just kind of looks you up and down. Kind of with this like great sword, like she's holding like one arm over the hilt, like at the elbow, like with it like slung across her shoulder, kind of like a baseball bat. She kind of looks you up and down and says, "Well, not quite what I was expecting." And she kind of like lifts the sword, like carrying it in her hand, kind of picks it up and then kind of places it in front of her in like two hands, like vertically in front of her, and kind of lets it sink like an inch down into the floorboard. She kind of holds it in front of her and then leans on it. And she kind of like puts both hands on top of the pommel and like puts her head on top of her hands and kind of like leans forward looking at you.
I say, "I know, I'm much better in person."
She kind of like tilts her head to the side, like looking at like your backside, and then she looks over at Cassandra and kind of scoffs. And then she looks back to you and she says, "I'm interrupting both of our lovely sleeps right now. We both know what this is about."
Oh, absolutely.
And she smiles a bit, kind of just like at the bridge of the mouth. She says, "And let's make this quite easy. Go back in there. Go get it. Come back out with it."
So I'm gonna crank on diplomacy for the day. I'm gonna tell her, "Well, unfortunately, the prior plan is no longer possible. Cassandra happened to take off before I was able to fulfill my end of the deal, unbeknownst to me. And I don't know if you heard what happened in Barango, but things got bad, and the ring was confiscated. It's now in Tyr's Lane."
Yeah, go make that persuasion check for me.
Gladly. Disadvantage or any of that?
Nope, just normal.
Alright, cool. 17 plus 19.
She sort of looks you up and down, looks back over to Nomad, and looks back at you, and says, I was at Baringo. I didn't just see the whole thing, we were part of it.
Yeah, we
It was
were too.
nasty.
We barely got out of there.
Well, for what it's worth, I am glad to see you're okay.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. I can tell you exactly what happened if you'd like more details, but
I think there's no need.
yeah, sorry to waste your time.
It happens. And
It's
she kind of
at,
looks at, she looks back at Cassandra, who kind of just like looks down at her feet. And this chick kind of looks back at you. And she says, so, this is obviously a problem for both of us.
If I'm being entirely honest, I don't really trust the people that have it right now. But with how things went down inside of Golden Throne, I don't really see how, or any other way that it could have shaken out. Needless to say, it was rather unexpected for everybody.
She says, I am led to trust you. I'm led to believe that what you're telling is the truth. If you wouldn't mind a professional courtesy, I would at least like to look around.
Gladly. But just fair warning, you might want to keep it on the stealthier side, because if anybody in here wakes up and sees a swarm of Zhentarim, I don't think they're going to take too kindly to it.
Just you. Just your room. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. If you wake up Soul, it's probably not going to be too nice. I'd rather not cause a commotion.
She steps up to walk past you, and she says, then you'd best be able to handle him.
Here, hold on. I will cast, Greater Invisibility on her. And say, now even if he does wake up, I don't think he will wake up to much of anything.
Alright, she will go into the room. Swinging the door open.
I want
And-
to watch her. Well, I guess
Well,
I can't.
that's hard to do, because you can't see
that
her.
part I can't really do anymore. But I'm gonna be watching the bed.
Yeah, so you watch each of the drawers of this little desk open up. You see the door to the privy swings open, kind of closes again. You hear footsteps kind of echo throughout the room, very, very soft, quiet footsteps. You see Wild Lobster is precariously perched in sleep on top of the little trunk. It is slowly sifted open, kind of maintaining his balance there. And you see things kind of move around as if a hand is rifling through your things and your clothes. And then you see a depression on the bed, like somebody's knee is up on it. And then the spell is going to fade. As this woman kind of reappears. And then she's going to make a motion. And you see that this guy here goes to walk past you into the room.
Can I roll insight on this guy?
What are you trying to ascertain?
Malicious intent, maybe?
Yeah, like, kind of intention of harm. I want to just specifically scope for that.
Go make it. Oh, so definitely, she made a motion like come here, like a little like,
Yeah.
wave to him. He's got like a mace slung over his shoulder, and he does not look pleased to be here. He does not look pleased in any direction towards you.
Okay.
No roll
yeah.
required. You don't think he's about to go in there and like bash anybody's face in. but
Okay.
you definitely don't trust him.
Oh yeah, I slip him a finger over the mouth, kind of deal. You know, like the shush.
He looks at you and kind of rolls his eyes as he walks into the room.
Mm-hmm.
And you see she motions for him to come next to her. And then she kind of motions to his mace and then points to the ground where he's standing. And then she kind of slinks past him and then goes to walk back out. And she kind of gestures to either side with her hand and says, "There, all done." So
What do you
you're
need
right.
him for?
Well, nothing now. He doesn't have it.
Yeah, I'm talking about your guy in there.
Well, that's part of the problem. You had something of ours, and then you lost it. And now we need it back.
I don't ever remember you guys having it to begin with.
That's not true, actually. And she looks back over towards Cassandra, who very much does not meet your eye. And Connor, you definitely recognize Pick.
Oh,
You
I
didn't
couldn't
know.
see his name.
Pick is
who
still there.
gives you like just like a wink and a smile, and then kind of goes back to like just a still expression.
That's my boy.
Okay.
And then this lady says, "Actually, it's my direct understanding that it was your intervention that led to our failure in seizing the item. And it was something you didn't even want to begin with."
Oh, it was something that we didn't want to have to begin with. But I'm sure you already heard the details of exactly what happened. You know, the Red Wizards showed up, and then
She waves like a
dragon?
dismissive hand, like she gets it.
I'll have you know that I did everything in order to try to hand it over to Cassandra. Everything else is just circumstance.
No, I don't blame you. And she looks back to Cassandra again, and looks back to you. And she says, "The simple fact of the matter is that it seems as though the Zhentarim has failed where the Ivory Dragon succeeded. You got the ring fair and square. And I'm led to believe you didn't have much trouble doing it. You killed all of us, and we didn't get a single one of you. You're quite
Correction,
talented
the
on my
ring
part.
killed all of the other Zhentarim members.
Used by the boy. Same difference.
I'm sure you know about the nature of the ring.
I do.
It does what it can to protect itself.
But
It
it
happens
uses
to
the
like
wielder.
Soul quite a bit.
I assume it still likes him?
I mean, there's no way of me knowing that. At least
If
from
the
what
boy
from
had
what the
the
boy
ring-
told me.
If the boy had the ring again, he could use it?
I'm sure he could. He's pretty good with it.
Well, then this is very simple. You're going to go and get the ring. And he'll bring it to us.
See, now I'm afraid that that's not really possible.
Hmm?
The ring is in Tyr's Lane. Mage's Quarter has it. They've locked it away in their vault, where they lock away all of their fun little magic toys. That's not necessarily pregnable by me. Now, but from what I understand, you guys are the master thieves. So this would sound like a really fun excursion for you guys.
I'm not sure exactly what nature you think our organization has, but we're not as good thieves as we are, so to say, managers. we're good at putting people in the right places to do the right things. And at this point, you see she gives like just like an eye movement, and Soul, I would like to make a perception check with advantage.
12.
That beats this guy.
Wow.
All of a sudden, you feel a very swift movement, and Connor, you spin around to see this guy grab Mir Mazo by the braid and pull her up to him. She kind of screams out as this guy kind of grabs her. And he like swings the mace up to her neck as Soul, you at this point shoot awake. Prone on the ground, basically on this bed. As he's kind of like tugging Mir Mazo by the hair. And she says, Soul! And this woman looks to you, Connor, and says, so there's no ring, so we'll take her instead. And whenever you feel like doing business, we can do a trade. And that'll be that.
Can Soul act?
At this point, I'd like to ask both of you what you do.
Is my sword lying around?
Oh.
You don't see it anywhere.
What about my bucket?
Oh, your bucket's lobster's just got it right here.
Do you think I could lean over, grab the bucket, and bucket attack him?
All right. At this point, Salami.
What?
I don't know why he was on the turn order. Okay, I need everyone to roll initiative for me.
Like me too?
Like everybody.
Why did I roll so bad?
Oh, nice.
Because you are bad.
Damn you, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Seth, do you have any rolls left?
I should roll for today.
Yeah.
'cause it's
Nope, it's
today.
not today yet. It's still
Damn
the
it.
same day.
Fuck!
Oh no.
So you have none left?
Hey Seth,
No.
could you grab that ion stone of dexterity, whatever, when you show up? Could I use that?
Man, why do I always have to roll so fucking bad?
Do keep in mind for this that while you are asleep, you cannot act, but everyone will attempt to wake up on their turn. So you got a 9.
Yeah. was the
That
first
doesn't
one to
matter.
make a move.
You still get one attack because that is what starts the initiative.
Okay, cool. Does a 28 hit?
Yeah, 28's gonna fucking hit. Jeez.
Then I deal 6 damage.
Nick, what'd you roll? Oh, Nick, I'm so sorry. Every time.
6, sorry.
No! Duh!
You see you for 8 damage, Brendan?
6.
6. So you leap around using half your speed to stand up on this bed. You thwack this guy in the forehead, so like knocking him in the brow with this bucket. As Mir Mazo is currently restrained by him. He kind of calls out as he like stumbles back towards the hearth, kind of kicking over this little like protective little metal fence over it. As sparks kind of shoot up all around. Silver, I would like to make a perception check, just flat for me.
Eight.
Unfortunately, right now, Silver is still asleep.
Bummer.
I did not add Connor's turn. Connor, what'd you get?
Got 23.
Oh,
All right,
thank
you're gonna
God.
go before this lady then.
Who the heck is even Paul? Oh,
I think you would even go before Silver. So, actually, Connor, you start off the initiative here. This woman gives you a look like urging you to go along with the deal. But of course, you may do whatever you want.
Tell her to take Soul instead. Take Soul, not Mira. Yes, can go without Soul.
No, I actually like. I don't want to sound like super shitty, but I kind of figured that would be like a good trade.
Yeah, like I'm cool with that.
Now let's hold on, and I call back into the room and I say, Soul, hold your horses for Mira's safe. For Mira's safety.
You're gonna have
hold
to
your
perception that, or persuasion that. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a persuasion, if that's what you want me to do.
Yeah.
Because that's all I can say. But okay, so I got 32.
There's no way I can roll against that, right?
Well,
That's
it's
a
just up to me
match.
persuading you.
You have a plus 12.
Hmm?
So whatever would be not.
What the
that.
fuck was that? Oh, there's two of me. Oh, now I have an eye patch.
I mean, Brendan, you can do whatever you want.
I tell her, let's just hold on a minute here.
Well,
You
what does Soul
can't-
do?
Huh?
What does Soul do?
Well, Soul already smacked the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you say like Soul, hold your horses, what does he do?
He keeps his bucket ready, but he's willing to see how the situation goes for a little bit. Not for long though. It has to be quick, probably.
Okay, Polly. I understand that this situation isn't good for anybody. But that girl has no involvement with any of this. I understand you want the ring. I also don't take too kindly to you threatening me in my own home. But let me propose that instead of taking her, take Soul.
You see, that was actually the original plan, but my subordinate here, and she points to Cassandra, informs me the boy is very hard to manage, even for you. He's also quite strong.
Damn it.
I'd rather have a weak little girl than a strong big boy.
Well, here's the thing, is that you guys have the same goal in mind. And having him on your side would prove to be very useful.
No, see, if I take the boy, she points to Soul, he'll escape. And then I'm left with nothing. If I take the girl, she won't escape. And then if you don't bring me the ring, I'll kill her. That will motivate him and you, I think, very well. Do you see my logic here?
I just kind of look over at Cassandra and I say, oh no, that makes a whole lot of sense, actually. Well then, back to my first point. The last time somebody showed up in my town and threatened me, we had an army show up and they left with their tails between their legs. So, you're not willing to negotiate and you're just going to come in here and make threats. I would heavily advise against that.
Well, I don't see an army, unless you count the children. And this isn't a threat. This is business. And if you won't comply, well, I think you'll find that this has a rather natural way of settling itself. So all I'll say to you right now is go ahead and make your move. We're all waiting. And you see these three are all like around Nomad as he's still sound asleep. This guy still has Miramazo by the braid. She's kind of like looking to you, Soul, like tears welling up in her eyes. Da is still asleep. Pick is like giving you a look that says like your call. And Cassandra will not meet your eyes.
Can I say something to Mira?
Yeah, you can talk to Connor. You're awake and you're fine during all this. The guy sort of like has come back up. He's kind of like clutching his brow, which is currently bleeding over his left eye, as he like just glares at you.
Soul says, Mira. Soul save Mira.
Kind of like her eyes still like stung up a tear. She kind of goes, as she's like nods at you.
Well,
Connor, what do you do?
Holly, I'm sorry, but don't fuck with the ivory dragons. I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on her.
All
Oh
right,
my
and we're
God.
back in initiative, boys.
Oh my god.
Oh, I cut out.
No, you're fine.
I cut out.
Unless you said
said-
something.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you
said
did.
it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you said
I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on her
Holy shit.
at 3rd level.
How loud is Cloud of Daggers?
And I'm also just going to scream, "Everybody wake up! There's Zhentarim's inside of the house!" Like, literally as loud as I possibly can.
Do make a Constitution check for me.
I would fucking love to.
My ass is in the basement.
22.
Baby.
Oh boy.
Wow, you got some pipes on you there, boy.
Everyone in the current initiative wakes up at this point.
Lovely.
Really?
Oh, I
I'm
like
ready
this
to
music.
go.
Oh, damn.
Let me at him.
Connor, as you shout, you sort of bring your hands forward. This golden glow, these daggers start to swirl around. I think it's just on her.
Yeah, it's just on her. And then also, where's all my shit?
It's in that trunk that Lobster is on.
Alright, and
You're a
then-
paladin, so you can still cast your spells, but you are currently armorless and weaponless.
Yes, and I use my movement to back up, and then on my next turn, I'm gonna pop open that trunk.
So you, the spell is an action, right? So you use your bonus action then to run over, throw the trunk over, and you see Black Thing is sitting right there inside the trunk.
If you can throw me my sword, that'd be awesome.
I throw Soul's sword to him first, yeah.
You cannot do that yet in your turn.
Damn.
Cast
Okay.
a spell, run in.
I open the trunk, and then all
She
my
does
shit's
get
just
an attack on you as you run away.
there. Ow.
You didn't
Does that-
disengage.
Okay. Well, then instead of opening the trunk, I will disengage then.
All right, so you leap back as these daggers from when you sprint and sort of like baseball slide onto this bear rug right to the chest on your turn. Silver, you shoot up in bed as you hear Connor shouting, and you see Jovi next to you is also awake, as is Karna and Seth.
I will immediately summon my sword.
Yeah, this rapier just flings into your hand. Nomad, at this point you are awake, but you're currently still prone on the ground, and we'll get to that in a second.
I will immediately start running in the direction of the noise.
Basically, using a movement, you fling yourself off the bed and sprint over to the door.
Is there
Is
any-
your Eldritch Magic
wait,
require
my
an action or a bonus
armor-
action?
Is my armor in the room, actually? I might actually instead want to put that on. Actually,
Depending
I-
on armor, it takes a while.
The second, doesn't it? Okay, never mind then. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep heading in the direction of the town.
Does your Eldritch Magic take a bonus action or an action? I think it's a bonus action, but I'm not.
I think it's a bonus action. I'm pretty sure it's a bonus action. Let me make sure though.
Yep, you just this little white crystals of frost kind of come as the sword is summoned to you, so you can use your action then to dash another 30 feet.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
You can get right next to Connor if you want to.
Bet I'm there.
Hey,
All right.
buddy. Hey,
Connor, you
both
watch
our
as
damage are the same.
Can you
Ben
open that
comes
chest?
sprinting into the room.
Also,
no, we
Connor,
cannot, 'cause that always uses his whole turn.
Damn.
don't feel afraid to just like tell Pick to fucking help out.
I
On
don't wanna
Polly's
give
turn,
him away.
she's gonna take 4d4 slashing damage from you, Connor.
Actually, 5.
Oh, you
But
cast
I
the spell up?
it
Okay.
3rd. Okay. Whoa. 2, 5, 7, 10, 14, 17 points.
She has no way to reduce that at all. She's gonna take 17 points of damage.
That's not a whole lot off of her health at all. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
How much damage did you do?
17, and it took
Oh.
like maybe a tenth of her health off.
Sounds like she has like 120 hit.
She's
Yeah.
going to motion over to these boys right here, and one of them is going to get an attack on Nomad.
Shit.
Which, because he's asleep and unconscious, that is going to be a
I
critical
just woke
hit.
him up though.
Ow.
Never mind. He is still prone. So it is still going to be an
It's just
advantage.
advantage to hit it.
Yeah.
Oh, Nomad can tank this. That's a lot of poison damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Nomad, all of a sudden, a
Basically-
short sword plunges itself right through your robes into your torso. As this woman with the snake over her arm just stabs this short sword right into your shoulder.
Oh no.
Nomad's pissed.
And she is going to motion to this guy to get out of the room as it is Karna's turn.
Is my tail attached to me?
Yeah, your tail's still attached to you.
Would my feather be attached to me as well?
If you would like to have it sportingly, like, tied into your hair, then yeah, it would be. Yeah.
Okay.
Boom, baby.
Is my halberd in the trunk? Is it in
Yeah.
The trunk?
Actually, it'd probably be like under your bed, so you could probably just bonus action, just whip under, pick it up.
Yeah, I'll do that. Then run 30 feet this way, I guess.
You can then use your action to dash if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do that.
10 feet to get there. And then you can get either onto the bed or behind or beside Silver.
Beside Silver.
All right, so you kind of pull up almost entirely naked except for just a pair of breeches with this halberd in hand as you three sort of form a lineup here.
There he is.
The Zhentarim thug cannot disengage while holding somebody else. So he's going to drag Miramazo over to here. Connor, you do get an attack by opportunity
Don't
against
I?
him with an unarmed strike.
What
Soul,
I
you
would do.
also get an attack against him.
Wait, what
Just,
happened to Soul's
fucking-
health?
How about
What happened
29?
to Soul-
I jumped 240 feet.
Oh.
29's gonna hit him, so go and roll damage.
Well, wouldn't you at least gain the benefits of a short rest though?
Another 6.
I assume it's been more than an hour.
Yeah, it definitely has, but unless we
don't need
really
it.
need it, we'll roll for right now. I don't imagine Soul would have.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Connor, did you have an
Got a
unarmed
2.
strike? You got 2 to hit.
Yeah.
I hit him
You
for 6.
swing and a miss.
Soul got a big one though.
Is he out of the room?
No, he's still standing right here.
Okay.
Nomad, these attacks are also coming at you. These are gonna be 4 of these.
Oh, no, mad.
Holy shit, dude.
Dude, you're gonna get fucked.
What are you sitting at, man?
Why did it have to be Mira? Why did it have to be Mira? Why do I have weaknesses?
Oh yeah.
Why do I have
39
bonds?
HP. Whoa.
How much?
14 HP.
Whoa.
7 HP.
Oh.
That's where it ends right there.
Oh my god.
And then as this guy is grappling Mira, he's going to level a heavy crossbow at Connor.
Nice.
He's gonna fucking try.
It's gonna be 1 hit and 1 miss. So Connor, you do take 19 points of piercing damage. As a
Which
bolt
I
just
uncanny dodge.
which you uncanny dodge for only 9.
Hey,
Or no,
Michael?
10. Yeah.
So my AC says 14. Would it be a 16 with my attunements?
Yes, if you were still wearing, you would be still be wearing the ring. And you're probably still wearing the cloak. So that's a 16. That is all their turn. So Seth, we're up to you.
Get up here, boy.
I cannot see anything. You haven't given me vision yet.
Oh, buddy boy.
Yeah, wake up.
Wake up.
I mean, Michael said that everyone wakes up, so
Yeah, Seth, you're up.
The
Seth, you
fucking
do wake up last, though, actually.
the master bedroom's like right there, right?
Yeah. I can't answer that.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's where the noise
Shit.
came from, right?
Yeah.
I go there. I grab my shit and I go there. Actually, are there any like cracks in the wall that I can see through?
No, there's not.
Damn it. Alright, well,
Let's give it up. There's no cracks.
25 feet to the doorway. Is that distance?
Yep.
Alright.
And
That
you
is-
only need to go 5 feet to get to this doorway.
Okay.
Wait, if they used a crossbow to hit Nomad, wouldn't that be a disadvantage?
No, it was me. Or did they use a crossbow?
They
hit?
hit
They
me
use a
with
mace to hit Nomad.
Then why does one have a heavy crossbow?
That one hit me.
That one is holding
Oh.
Mira.
That makes
Wait, how do you load a heavy crossbow while holding Mira?
I think he already had it. Well, actually, I don't know how he could reload it.
It's
but
one of
either
those,
way, the first hit me.
He wasn't using both hands to reload it, but he still did use a bonus action to do so.
Oh, he's a strong boy!
He's
fucking-
large. You can't see this guy. He's a big dude.
Alright, well, I fucking throw the door open.
It's super not close. You just.
Oh,
wait,
never mind.
That one. Sorry, yeah, I forgot about that was. You know, Ben would have opened that first. That door's been well open by now.
Okay. Alright, so that's only 30 feet of my movement, so I can bonus action move, I guess.
Yeah, this guy needs to die right now.
So I'll bonus action move to get in there. 15. There.
Seth, blast him.
And then, it's that guy?
This guy, he needs to die right now.
Right.
Blast him.
Immolation.
Hold the fuck up. Did I get skipped?
Did you get skipped?
I rolled
What'd
a
you roll?
19.
You got a 19 on initiative?
Yeah.
I didn't have initiative because you weren't on the second story. I'm so sorry, Michaela.
How dare.
Damn.
So Michaela, you see where you are, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
He's like back up where Barris and Cinderhill were, and then up the stairs, right?
yeah, so, you got a 50 for movement speed. So,
Aw.
you 10 to get to here. You just pick up your axe as bonus action.
Yeah.
I think I give the Owlbear is currently peacefully sleeping,
Oh my
as
God.
Cinderhild and Barris are kind of like roused a little bit. Barris is, as you
Let
charge in
go.
the room, it'll take you 40 feet to get to the bottom of the stairs.
Alright,
I told
well,
Barris and Cinderhill, like, hey, let's go.
Big Boy needs to make a DC 19 dexterity saving throw.
Okay, you can use your action to dash.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, it takes you 20 feet to get to the top of the stairs.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Let's hope he's got shit dex.
And then
big boy.
30 feet to jump up to here.
Nice.
DC
Ooh,
19 con save?
Yeah, DC. No, Dex.
Dex.
Dex? Okay. He gets advantage on
Ha!
that. Didn't
He still
matter.
sucks.
Get fuck, boy. That's 8d6 fire damage.
Oh, damn.
Let's count these out. 1, 2.
So Seth, in these like green silky pajamas with all these silver streaks across them, comes sliding into the room, just pulls out his hand and snaps his fingers, and this huge burst of green flame goes washing over this guy.
Alright, let's roll these out. Okay, we're doing alright. Alright, let's count these up. Uh, 23.
23. Okay, you watch as the flames sort of catch this guy around his legs and start washing their way up and like sort of across his leather pants as they start just incinerating as he kind of screams and like flails around with his legs trying to put the fire out.
And then let's see. He will burn
At the end of each of
for
his turns.
1 minute.
And he also is
And
just
he will
really
take
bright.
an additional 4d6 for each failed save.
All right. Damn.
I should be able to finish
Oh.
him off then.
They cannot be extinguished by non-magical means, so...
So he's
And we can
fucked.
see his stupid ass.
Also,
at this
if
point,
this drops him to 0, he turns to ash.
Oh, God.
You see flipping up onto the balcony are 2 more of these Zhentarim women. It's gonna use most of the movements. They're going to start firing crossbows at. 2 of these are going to be at Connor, and then 2 of these are going to be at nobody yet. That first one is going to miss you. That second one is going to hit you for 33 points of damage.
The second one? Oh, yeah. Unless I... Oh, wait. Nope, I can't do that anymore. Never mind.
This one is going to use a cunning action to bonus action dash to right here. She is going to take damage from your cloud of daggers because she can move into that space.
So that's just the 17, yeah.
There's no save for that. She just fucking takes 17 damage. She is then going to shoot at Seth.
Behind Silver? Well, I guess Seth did just...
Yeah, Silver standing in front seems to be the cover Seth needs to not get hit as these bullshit whiz both into the floor behind his dodge just shoots up behind you, Seth.
Protect.
And then Nomad, this last woman above you is going to make 2 attacks with her short sword.
Fuck. Oh.
Oh, and rolls of initiative.
Oops.
Nomad, that is going to be 31 points of damage.
Nomad's down.
Yep.
And he also fails 2 death saves
Wow! Holy fuck!
because he was attacked while unconscious.
No, he was awake though. Oh, you mean...
He got knocked out.
Yeah, from the 18 there. That was all post Nomad.
Post Nomad.
And then this one was going to stand up and move to here.
No, she ain't.
On Jovi's turn, she's going to shuffle out of the room. So we'll do that like that, and she does not have an action to spare.
Oof.
Mira!
Mira's gotta do a fat healing word on Nomad, though.
Can she?
If I can get there, I can do it.
That guy definitely lets go of her when he's set on fire.
Yes!
Get fucked.
Yeah,
She's going to run
that
over
was
to Nomad.
Come towards us.
Nomad! She kind of shouts out. She's going to
No,
cast Cure
Mira.
Wounds at 5th level.
Come back!
Oh,
Hell
that's
yeah.
big.
Dude, she's got you.
Wait, who's casting that?
Mira.
Mira.
Oh.
Healing you back to 28 hit points.
Oh, hell yeah.
Taking 2 attacks of opportunity from
Oh.
these ones right here,
Oh.
which they are both going to use to make grapple checks against her.
Oop. Aw.
Oh,
And as she reaches to
Mira.
grab Nomad, all of a sudden this one just grabs and pulls her back.
Aw. -1.
She can still do
so
a healing
You
word.
see, this woman right here is grabbing Mira by the braid, just grabbing her arms to like pull them behind her. You see, Sugar Daddy has 2 crossbow bolts in his shoulder. One is oozing like a green liquid, like coating his shirt, as
that's
Seth
not good.
snaps this guy on fire. And this woman is still just standing there.
Can I tell Lobster? Can I say Lobster treasure and point to the thing, and can he open it for me so that I don't have to bonus action open it?
Yeah, Lobster just.
And I say sword, Lobster. Can he then throw me the sword?
We're gonna find out together.
Lobster's the monkey, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's the fucking
The
monkey.
question is,
Monkey.
is Lobster the monkey?
If it was the bird, I was gonna be really fucking impressed.
You watch as Lobster throws Arachne up into your hand.
Alright, I catch it.
You are down 1 attack because you made one against the guy with the bucket earlier.
Okay.
But you do still have a 2 attacks and then a bonus action attack.
All right. So I grab it and then I scream Mira, and I run to here for 25.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so this girl has him? Has her?
Yes, but she's out of your range with the sword.
Okay,
This guy's
then
blocking the way.
can I use suggestion and say, relinquish Mira back to Soul?
Yes, you can.
Calvin's 2 hours late.
Yeah.
Are you that
Should
surprised?
What's your DC?
I'm gonna.
You didn't tell me, so what would that be?
It's
8 plus
13 plus your
charisma.
charisma.
Yeah.
So 19.
That's 19. Because you're Yuan Ti now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she.
Good.
Fuck it, let's go Amira.
Well, I say relinquish back, so wouldn't that mean she would bring her to me?
It's not her turn.
Damn. Alright, and then can I, like, action surge grab Mira? I still have
Yeah, you have action surge. If you.
I still have more movement too. I didn't use all
Yeah,
of
you'd
it.
have to move forward. And then basically this would be a willing grapple that she is letting you do to her, so then you can go ahead and move back.
How far can I move?
The rest of your speed. So it took you 20 feet to get there, so you can move 10 feet back.
Alright, put me as
So you can
far
go-
away as I can. Preferably like near Connor.
That's as far as you can
Yeah,
get right there.
okay. And I want to like basically meat shield.
Nomad, you are currently still prone.
All right.
Get the fuck up.
I have 15 feet of movement. Would that leave me with 5 feet to get up then?
It's half your movement, so 15
Yeah.
divided by 2.
I'd have 7 feet, but I.
Yeah.
That rounds down to 5, buddy.
Yep.
Okay.
So you still stand up, so they stop getting advantage on you. Stagger up with your cane and produce the mace.
I'm
Clunk.
going to use thaumaturgy to make my voice 3 times as loud and just let out the biggest elephant trumpet sound
Yeah!
to alert all of Grimsborough.
Fuck yes.
The war. Fucking horn is
Sound the alarm!
It's like the opposite of a victory speech.
victory screech.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna bonus action healing word myself at 3rd level.
Smart move.
What do you want right now, big guy?
28.
Oh. Boy.
13 health.
Nice one.
What's your max?
114. So they did 107 damage in 1 turn.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
that was
nightmare.
like 3 guys though, right?
Yeah.
They all had
Yeah.
advantage,
And multi-attack and a bunch of
Okay.
damage.
Awful.
and none of us have armor.
I
Rick
was
is going
dead.
to sprint through your cloud of daggers, Connor. So he takes 17 points of damage,
Yup.
and then he's gonna drop kick this bitch off the balcony.
Yes.
Oh, he's going for it. Oh,
Yes!
okay.
Nice one, pick.
Oh,
Hold up, I got my rages back, right?
oh,
You see, he goes.
he's
Oh.
about to die.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Michaela, it's been like over a week.
Yeah, lit.
Have a nice fall, and he kicks her like square in the chest, and she catches his foot and like pulls it as like the two of them almost go over, and then she like just like pulls herself back up close to him and says, "Shit."
Shit.
Oh no, pick no.
Shit. Get a bonus action disengage and run the fuck into the room.
That's a good idea.
too
Oh,
cocky.
Pick, you're in the door
He's
right
only
now.
got 32 health. I never knew that.
Pick no!
Pick is so low.
That was gonna be so cool. As he like clutches like the side of his arm, where he's got like this huge gash from your knives.
Oh, sorry, bud.
It's okay. You did your best.
Da is going to pull out his spear.
Oh boy.
And he's gonna hold it above his head, and he's gonna open his mouth, and this like
Is he gonna speak?
this bird-like imitation of the elephant noise comes out of his mouth. And he's gonna throw that thing at this guy right here.
Oh,
Yeah, he
Go
is.
for it, dog.
Here we go.
Yeah.
It's like a penguin mockingbird.
That guy will
Connor,
definitely die
we're
in his turn,
gonna
right?
leave back to you.
Alright, I grab my spear out of chest.
Snatch it up. That's your bonus action.
Yup.
But you got Black Fang now.
Alright. I'm gonna charge right into here.
I think this guy's gonna bite it from the fire.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
ignore
I'm
him.
not worried about him. And anybody else can kill him on their turn as well. Can I finagle into this spot right here? Is that doable?
Yes, you definitely can.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that.
And then at this point, you can use your wings to move wherever the fuck you want.
Okay, so there's Polly. I'm gonna stab the living shit out of Polly. I'm gonna pump her just full of poison and radiant. So
Keep the poison separate, but she will take it.
I bypass poison resistance, so she's gonna take the full fucking brunt.
You didn't use that specific poison. I don't know if that's how it works.
No, it's just I bypass poison resistance.
Cause what?
I took a feat to do it.
Oh, rip.
Oh, do you have elemental adept?
No, I have the poisoner's feat.
Oh shit, dog.
So that's gonna be 20 and a 28.
Both hit. And yeah,
Alright.
you do ignore the resistance, so don't worry about it.
Alright.
Bruh. Enter existence.
Yeah, let's do a second level Divine Smite.
Oh.
99 damage.
Oh.
She's going to uncanny dodge that
Yeah, I'd imagine.
for 49.
Oh, that was still.
As you
What the
plunge
fuck?
this spear straight into her chest, and you see this swirl of green and gold light go plunging and surging around as it stabs all the way through her chest, out the back end, as she stumbles back in this swirling vortex of daggers.
You dealt 99 damage? What the fuck?
That is my entire health bar.
That's my entire health bar.
That's nothing.
Pussy shit.
But just so everybody
So
knows,
you're on
I'm gonna
20.
get got on this next turn.
Oh,
Probably.
She's dead, right?
Nope.
No,
Silver, you're up.
because she halved it. She halved it.
Window right here. Is that a window?
That is a window.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually
it.
miss over to this side where Cassandra is, like right past her.
Yeah, if you just
All right, and now I'm gonna cast a lightning bolt to go up in the line. Actually, up
Yeah.
here.
yeah, it's gonna go in that direction. So that's gonna catch all three of these ones right here.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
oh,
God
Ben.
damn.
Oh, Ben. You gotta give me that before you leave.
What's your DC as Silver?
let me check. I have the. It's 18.
All right, it's gonna be 2 saves.
I'm gonna use
And
my
one
reaction
super
to take
fail.
away from Polly.
Go and roll a d6.
And that is a 6.
Oh, never mind.
What's a takeaway?
I use cutting words and I say, "Oh no, you don't."
That's
Oh, so
the only number you could have rolled to actually make her fail, but she's going to. Go and roll your d6s. 8d6 lightning damage.
What'd you do, Con?
I used my reaction to use cutting words against Polly.
What does that do?
36.
That's
Takes
good.
away
Yeah.
from
It
one
takes
of her
away
rolls.
from the.
So this chick has evasion, so she does not take any damage. This guy is going to take all of that, and so is Polly.
Fuck you, Polly. Fuck you.
Oh, she's getting it.
That is your action, and you use your bonus action when you use any movement.
When I action surge, I have to attack again, right?
If
No,
you
you just
action,
get
you can do
another
whatever you
action.
want. You get a whole new action.
Can I like use a bonus action as an action? As like that?
No, you cannot.
No? Okay. Then I'm going to action surge and cast mage armor.
Great idea. All right. That makes your AC, I think, 19? No, 17.
It's 13 plus dex, so 17.
Definitely better than 14.
Not great.
Polly's gonna turn to you, Connor, and say, "This could have been so simple."
She's
she's gonna
starting her turn in the daggers.
She is. So go and roll me the d4s.
3, 5, 7, 10, 14.
That was so small.
Yeah, I know.
Ship damage though. Oh, buddy.
That's gonna
Oh my
hurt
God.
big time.
13 does not hit you.
I totally
No.
forgot that I didn't actually submit my paper.
Oh, Brendan.
Oh.
It's due in 20 minutes.
Michael, I'm engaged with
Do it.
her, so she
Do it
doesn't
right
get
now.
sneak attack.
Go do that.
Not how that
yeah, I'm
works.
doing that. R
What?
fucking N.
What
What
do
are
you
you
mean?
talking about?
Oh, that was so close.
She has allies next to you.
That's never how sneak attack has worked when I've tried to do it before.
Yeah.
That's never how that's worked.
What are you talking
What's
about?
happening? What's
That's-
happening?
That's always how it's worked.
When you have allies that are also fighting the person you're attacking, you get sneak attack. That's always how it works. You've
Yeah,
never not
no,
gotten that.
We've
There's
done
been
that.
a lot of times where I have not rolled sneak
Definitely
attack
not
then.
happened before.
I
That is
remember that's how
not
it
true.
always worked, personally.
Did you roll sneak attack against her when you stabbed her?
No.
He didn't get to because he was the only person
Oh
attacking
yeah, you,
her.
you were the only one. So I always roll sneak attack when others are fighting.
Oh, she's gonna make an offhand
I
dagger
can't
attack.
believe I almost missed that. I've worked so hard on that today.
Does she get sneak attack every single time?
He does.
Fucking how?
She's not a player character.
That's fucking bullshit.
It's not.
You did 99 damage in a single attack, and you're whining because she did like 22.
True.
I only ever get sneak attack on my first attack because then, all of a sudden, then I'm engaged with
The
that
rules
person.
work.
Okay, so then any time I roll sneak attack next time, we're gonna have to chat about how that works.
We will, but I will say as a she's not a player character, she's not of a class. As a monster, she gets 3 melee attacks because she's not a fighter. She has a great sword, and she gets sneak attack on every single hat she makes if she has an ally within 5 feet of the target she's hitting.
So that's not normal sneak attack.
That's not normally how it works.
Great.
And then she is going to move over to here.
So I'm gonna need help outside.
Yeah.
Karna, you're up. Silver's out here, and so is Nomad.
Okay. Could you make it so I could see through the window?
I would let you. I'm gonna let you see, but I physically can't do that because of the way the map is set up. But just it looks like this.
Okay. Boy. Alright, I am gonna decide to walk right here then. And I am going to cast Phantasmal Killer, and I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Killer, and I'm gonna put it on Polly and assassin number 1, I guess. So they need to make whiz saves.
She does not succeed. And which one are you doing it on also?
This one right here.
Does
That
that
one
succeed?
succeeds.
Okay. So it's on
Polly's
their
gonna
turn. So that doesn't do
Polly's
anything
gonna
yet.
be frightened, and on the end of her turn, she's gonna take 4d10 psychic damage. Yeah. And the other person is gonna not take damage. What?
If she saves, she gets to save again at the end of her turn. If she does, then the spell ends.
So why did we make a save now?
Because she failed the save. So she's going to start taking the damage at the end of her next turn. And she keeps doing that until she successfully saves.
Okay, so do I do the damage now or not?
No, you wait till the end of her turn, and then she'll take the damage.
Gotcha. Okay. And then as my bonus action,
Frightened is really good, though. So
yeah. Bonus action. Bonus action, I'm gonna use the Hexblade's Curse on her too.
alrighty. This guy is going to,
Make a save,
why is he?
because he's on fire still.
That's not how that works.
It's at the end of the turn.
He's gonna run over here,
It's gonna take so many
provoking
opportunity
attack
attacks.
for those who want to use the reaction to take them.
Oh, me.
From literally Karna, Soul, Pick,
Actually-
Miramazo, Gun, Seth, Jovi, and Da.
Oh, you know I'm taking it.
I'll save
I'll
mine.
hold off
I'm
on
gonna
it.
save
I'll
mine.
hold off on it, yeah.
Well,
Oh, nat 20.
With your fist.
Did I not bring my katana with me?
You had a bonus action dash to get here, and you cast a spell with your action, so you don't have any of your stuff.
All right, yeah, with my fist. It's necrotic though.
And
you have
it
a
still
necrotic
hit.
fist. A necrotic fist.
I can't believe you hit with a fist attack. This is amazing. this is history.
And we have it.
You
and
do
we have it on
2
film.
points of necrotic damage. As you just deck him with this black shadowy fist.
Fuck yeah.
Dahl looks so impressed, and he gives you a smile.
So why do you run that way?
You hear him run into the bathroom, and you hear a big splash, and then you hear this. "Ah!"
Stupid
Oh my
bitch.
gosh. Jeez.
Oh,
I didn't mean for that to be that loud. Jeez, I leaned away from the mic. I'm sorry about that. Seth, go to my 4d6.
4d6? Oh yeah, because of the thing. You have to make the save still though.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
I feel really bad for screaming into my mic. I feel like Connor. Yeah, he fails.
No, Michael,
Alright,
that
yeah,
was
he takes
good.
the full 4d6.
Don't feel bad. It was part of the character.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Tell me the number.
Alright, let's count this up. So that's
Oh, wait, no, sorry, it's still there, too.
16?
Oh, that just doesn't kill him, but you guys hear a lot of
Aw.
steam come hissing out of that room as he is screaming and splashing around in this bath.
Oh, buddy.
He'll die next turn.
At this point, only one of these guys is going to come climbing up the balcony, and he's going to make 2 melee attacks against Silver. These are not with advantage. And he does not get sneak attack, so that is just going to be 5.
I
And
will
then
definitely
7.
shield one of those.
You're gonna do this, or no, not just 5. So you just take 5 points of damage then.
Okay.
You are shielded as your reaction, but that's gonna stay up. Nomad, he's gonna be 2 attacks against you. They all 4 attacks against you. All 4 of them have advantage.
Fucking yikes.
He's not prone anymore.
Why do they have an advantage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not
They
prone.
have pack tactics.
Oh,
When 2 of them are fighting the same
Gotcha.
person, they get advantage to hit.
Jeez. Nomad, we should get that.
Okay, so that first one's gonna do 17.
I think
Second one
kobolds have
does.
it.
Yeah, they do. I also think there's some sort of feat, probably.
And then 8. That puts you down, buddy.
Oh, not again.
No.
And this is gonna move forward to make his second attack against Connor. He also has advantage.
Ow. I'm
And
down.
that takes Connor down.
Oh my god.
Fuck. No one was supposed to die before the funeral, guys.
Michaela, so you're right here.
Yeah.
Got a 50-foot movement speed. So,
Yep.
With 40 feet, you get right behind Jovi. I
Lit.
should. Is Jovi on initiative? I'm gonna put her in initiative. I'm sorry about that.
She's on 13.
Yeah, it's only now though, because I just rolled it. But yeah, no.
She was there before.
She was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
got
was.
13 again.
Oh well, that's weird. But yeah, I guess it hasn't been her turn yet. Okay, Michaela, you're up. So that is 40 feet. You have 10 feet left, and that's just your movement.
Yeah, can I do? I'm gonna move up a little bit.
Kind of wiggle over the desk, scramble over Jovi and Seth to get right there.
Do you have your axe?
I do have my axe.
Throw it.
You
It might be
throw
good
can't
it.
that
hit
Nomad
anybody
up,
from where you are right now.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's stupid.
Can you
Unless you
heal?
want to use your action to dash and then burst out one of these windows.
Ooh.
Well, do you know Misty Step? Because you can Misty Step.
No, I don't. Also, I'm gonna rage.
All right, so bonus action rage. This little girl just gets so fucking angry.
Then yeah, fuck it. I'll run over, break a window. I'll fix it
All right,
later.
you jump over Miramazo's head and just smash through this glass. Make a strength check for me.
Oh shit. 17 plus 4.
You also get advantage just in case you crit because you are raging.
Nah, that was a 10.
You go smashing through this glass with your arms like an X as you superhero just break through this window, shattering everything as you land down with a thud on the wooden planks and turn around, pulling out this axe that glistles with lightning.
Oh, there's so many of them.
That is your turn, but you are fucking ready to go. Seth, you're up.
Yeah, that he's fine.
You think Tub Guy is probably...
I think he'll die.
Tubby.
If you can see Connor, you can cast Healing Word on him.
Yeah? No, they're just gonna attack him though. At the start of their turn.
They might try